Babe Boomer. Fresh off a standout pitching performance, can she put together another excellent outing today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Babe Boomer.
And looking for the knock that'll extend her hitting streak to 55 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
0-1 now. Here's a swing and a drive. Left field, and she knew it. She sends it out of here. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, her plan was to hit the ball hard, and she was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Lorenzo Almanzar.
Lorenzo Almanzar.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. One away.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
And here is Colson Montgomery. Ball one there. Montgomery went deep twice in his last game. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That is third. The right field.
And up next for Chicago, Austin Martin. Swings through that.
0-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Stays alive.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back at right field. Leading off, Ferrar Encarnacion. Boomer back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The second baseman, Edward Julien.
And next to hit for the Sox, Edouard Julien.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Out to short, Perdomo. And that quickly 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. She's really cruising out there on the mound. She's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set her up to go deep into this game.
Here is Moncada. He's been a great free agent sign. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the White Sox nothing. Boomer, a powerful designated hitter, 22 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Encarnacion sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fought off foul. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Matt Theis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say she fooled him with just enough of that late action.
And now the center fielder. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Lorenzo Almanzar. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Montgomery, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That misses, and 1-1. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That's her 9th strikeout so far.
That's great location on that pitch, right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
So 2 down now, and here is Austin Martin. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 4th time today. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the White Sox nothing.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Dave Boomer.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
now she's just showing off out there. And who can blame her with a swing like that? Give her a bat, watch it go a long way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Herrera Encarnacion.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there. Strike one.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's her 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Just missed.
She's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. She's been in attack mode since the very start.
The lefty, the 1-0. That clips the corner. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. And she's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
2 down, base is empty. Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1 low. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes pitchers cower coming into a ballpark like this, but she has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. And she strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Boomer back to work. Just missed.
Outside.
Ramos measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds. Usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Just missed. And there's a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Number 38 at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. So she's perfect through 6. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Lorenzo Almanzar.
First pitch swinging.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Shortstop, Montgomery.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid.
The right fielder, number 18, Austin Martin.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Austin Martin. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one inside, and the count even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Montgomery stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Ball. 2-2-2.
Carroll brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, she'll give him a second to catch his breath before she's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next for Chicago, Herrera Encarnacion. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And she runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. The White Sox lead one. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Luis Burgos.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Babe Boomer stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at bat. She was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a game she's having. 16 Ks now.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. His home and away splits there. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one hit the knees for a strike.
1 ball.
The Diamondbacks leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's out to center field. Jones.
That's fine.
And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Brian.
So digging in, Brian Ramos. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Totally dominant on the mound as she's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the White Sox nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Bryce Jarvis.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Boomer was really bringing it in this one. A major contributor, both hitting and pitching.
And Boog, this is a pretty special performance, the kind you daydream about when you're scouting a two-way player like her. Great game.